You guys like America? You guys like freedom? What about wheelies? And doing burnouts? Well, now's your chance to do all of that with the Nasty Racing experience. Every dollar you spend on lsnasty.com will get you entered to win our amazing experience for you and a friend to get flown down here, hang out with us, ride in our 4-second street car, and I'm gonna give you $1,000 cash.
You guys can get your muffin caps peeled back blue just like I did. I thought it was gonna be not that much. I mean, that was a lot.
lsnasty.com, you guys can't win if you're not entered. Every dollar you spend, get you entered to win a chance to ride in this thing.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, that's nasty, bitch. Go. That's what I'm talking.
All right, y'all, we are back again, working on Slick Rick, getting ready to go to the track. We're going to the track later tonight, and we just ran down in Maryland. The car did pretty good, but we were experiencing some, I guess, chassis working out issues. We've only got a few passes on the car. The car's gone very fast for what it is, but I want it to perform better, so we're gonna make some changes. We've gone very fast in 60 foot. We've been having an issue of the tires rattling going down track, like mid-track, 2 seconds in, it just shakes the tires violently. So here, before you crack that loose, we'll film this intro, and then I want to make sure, if you don't mind. So there's a couple things that we think are causing that. Again, we're just trying to figure it out, new car. The way that the shock data looks, I thought it was just topping the shock out and rattling the tires, but that last pass, it shook the tires before the shock was topped out. So right then and there, we're like, okay, it could be something else. The way the shock's working, as it separates, it's getting progressively increasing, so it tries to separate harder, but it's still not separating very fast. The shock travel itself, we have it tied down from 8.5 to 7.5 inches of usable shock travel. It's topping the shock out at like 2.4 into the run, so pretty far out there. My theory behind it is the further you get down track before you top the shock out, the harder it is to upset the car because it's already got so much speed and momentum. If you top the shock out right at the 60 foot, the car's not moving, it's accelerating a lot, it's really pulling a lot of G, you're more susceptible to rattle the tires, at least from our experience with the black car, and I mean a couple other cars that we messed with. So one thing that we are questioning now is the instant center length. So the longer instant center that you have, the more leverage that is putting on the car, making it trying to wheelie essentially. Also the instant center height. So if you come over here and look at these bars, we have a somewhat, it's fully separated right now, so it looks kind of all janky. As you go down track, your instant center changes. At ride height, this has got some pretty good uphill in it, and this has got some pretty good downhill in it. making it a relatively short instant center length. We're looking about like 36 inches. The black car, we're running like a 42-inch instant center, which is pretty far out. It puts more leverage on the car. So I guess in a perfect world, you get the car where it kind of wants to wheelie, where it's putting a lot of leverage on this rear axle, and then you use the separation to fight that. So you'll see it like in the 60 foot, it's trying to wheelie, but then the separation's keeping the nose down. That would be ideal. I think we're rattling the tires because it doesn't have any leverage on the rear axle, so when it's separated, it's just got like all the weight dumped on the nose, and it's not trying to like push on it. And I guess a good way to explain leverage would be like, here, we'll use this jack handle, right? So if we're trying to, I guess we'll do it in reverse. If we're trying to pick up on those front wheels, if it's real short, you have to put a lot more force into it, where back here it's got a ton of leverage, you could easily pick it up. It's the same concept with instant center. A shorter instant center length, we're just doing the opposite. Instead of picking up, we want to be pushing down. A shorter instant center length will push down on that axle less and have less leverage. A longer one will have more. You can obviously have extremes on both sides, and each car is different. The weight bias, where the weight's hung, your wheelbase, there's a million different factors. I'm no chassis expert, but we're just trying to get it to where we can top the shock out, because it's very difficult to have the separation early, have the separation up front that you want, and still be able to top the shock out going down and through. So that's what we're going to work on right now, and we're gonna make a bar change. We're gonna move that upper bar up one. We're gonna make a couple hits and test and see how it does. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that'll do it. That'll frickin' do it for you, right there, brother. Little buckaroo. Brake fluid, or is it?
No, it is.
Gear
no.
All right, we got our bar angle change done. That's our bar angle at separation. Goes past parallel on that top bar. One turn of preload in here. We noticed that the inside of this wheel had some, looked like gear oil. Pretty gross back here. We're going to take the axle out, take everything off, and see if we got a bad seal or something. Try to replace that seal before we go to the track. So preventative maintenance is important, guys. Preventative maintenance. I think you could even see it slinging shit up here. Yeah, you can. Oh yeah, look at it all there. Look at it all there. Definitely not good. This is fun, right? We're having fun. We got everything tore apart. Seal is not terrible, but it's leaking. We went to order a new one, and MIA, can't get a new seal. So, what, did you put some grease on it?
Yeah, I just covered the axle with some red tacky.
See if we can get it to stop leaking for a couple passes. Come back, take it apart, put the new seal in there, and then problem solved. It's another part of race cars that I didn't talk about in the other video. That sometimes just getting the parts is a complete pain in the ass. So like this, we knew exactly what we needed. $5 part. You know, if it was torn or leaking real bad or gushing fluid, $5 part keeps from racing. So we got her back together. We made the bar angle change. If you like, get a quick peek through here, you can see the bar. I mean, it looks kind of nice. That's a nice bar. The bar is nice. So we're gonna test, we're gonna see what it does and kind of go from there. We have everything with us to make bar changes at the track. We get to the track, doors on the car, pull up right by the start line, right where it's flat. Check the anti-roll bar, make sure it's all neutraled out. We put that one flat of preload in this top right bar, which is what I had before. Hopefully the car goes straight down, separates nice, doesn't shake the tires. We start making A to B passes and start turning it up, because power-wise, I'd say we were in the bottom, 50% of what this car could do horsepower-wise. And I think that kind of reflects the ET. I mean, it's going fast, but it takes a lot more power to go just a hair faster. So I think we're good. Nice little, quick little morning working on Slick Rick. Load up 2 hour ride to Darlington. I'm gonna sit in the passenger seat of my laptop doing admin work. Probably get Logan behind the wheel, Dave behind me on his laptop doing admin work, Mason sleeping. Big Napa.
Big Napa